So when you're interviewing attorneys, if someone's like, let's file tomorrow, ask them why. Start talking, like really kind of question them. Don't just take them at their word and say, would this make sense for me? So for an example, if you have somebody who is a moneyed spouse, when I say moneyed, obviously the person that may be controlling more of the finances, or actually, let's do it this way. Let's say you're representing the non-moneyed spouse and you go to see an attorney and they say, we should file right away. I would say, well, why would you do that? Because every day that goes by that you don't file a summons, the income that that person's earning is ultimately going to be marital. So when I'm representing the non-moneyed spouse, unless that person is dissipating assets, unless there's some reason, unless I think they're going to quit their job or there's something going to happen in their company, I am always like, we're not going to file. Like, there's no reason to do it. Not to mention, and this is a smaller issue and people may have different strategies on it, but when you think about litigation, if you file first, you're called the plaintiff and you get to go first in trial. Personally, I never really want to be the one to go first. I would much rather be the defendant for many reasons. One, that you are preparing for trial, and cases usually more often than not settle usually on the first or second day of trial. So if I'm the defendant, well, you have to prepare. You don't have to prepare to the degree that a plaintiff does. So I think there are just many, many strategies as to why you'd file or not file. And if you go to visit an attorney and that attorney says file right away and you're the non-moneyed spouse, I would just want to know why they think that. There may be a good reason, so I don't want to automatically say never ever file. But I think that some people just need to think this through a little bit more.
I think too, if people feel like they are emotionally being, maybe some emotional strings are being pulled, that's also not a good sign, right? If you have that feeling of this person isn't making you comfortable or this person is pushing you outside of your comfort zone, people should listen to those feelings, those vibes that they get, because many times they're right. They may not be able to put their finger on the exact reason and say, well, in this profession, this made me uncomfortable and it was because of this. But usually when I talk to people and they had a bad experience, it was they felt something and there wasn't a connection and they should have listened to that instinct. So that's, I think, probably really important with the attorney. You're going to be sharing a lot of intimate details with your matrimonial attorney, and you want to feel like they get you and they're on your side and they understand you, I would think.
Right. I would also say, just to add to that, you don't